Good morrow, lovely little ghosts, and welcome to the Dark Orchard for Lara Watson's 13 Days of Vlogoween.
Thanks, Anton. Without further delay, let's get this started. Happy Halloween, everyone! As was said in my intro, this is a Vlogoween video. More specifically, I'm going to be showing you how to do Abaddon's gore makeup from Supernatural. For those of you that don't have any idea what I'm talking about, here's a reference image. So I've actually done this makeup for a few conventions, and I do it different every time. So Abaddon's look is a stitched up neck, a bullet wound, and messy makeup. We're going to start with the messy makeup, and I'm going to take this lipstick off and replace it. Before lipstick, this hair has an actual mind of its own, so I'm just going to put it up so that it's out of my face. There we go. Much better. Now for lipstick, I'm going to be using the Andy Black My Way lipstick because it's just that perfect red. Okay, so now that the lips are done, I'm going to go in with some green eyeshadow and do just the lid with some green eyeshadow. So now I'm going to use some black eyeshadow. I am constantly on the search for an eyeshadow that actually is black and stays black. And it says it's a 24-hour. I don't really need a 24-hour, but if I was doing a concert or something, that would be awesome. So we're going to see how blackest of black this black eyeshadow really is. What makes it different from another eyeshadow is that it's sort of like a gel, almost like an eyebrow gel, instead of like a powder. I actually really like that. I'm not sure if it's really dark yet or not, but I think it's going to work for what we need it to. So next, I'm going to do all the darkness underneath her eyes. It looks like just all of her mascara and makeup and everything has just bled down underneath into her eyes and created these really dark black eye bags. So that's what we're going to do next. To do that, I'm just lightly tapping under the eye instead of swiping under. That way the light tapping makes it look like it has bled versus being put on. Alrighty, now that we have the blackness around the eyes, I'm going to do the makeup smear. Now, because I don't want a red stain on my face for the next couple of days, I'm not going to be using the same lipstick for that. I'm actually just going to be using a little eyeshadow. And I'm going to be using it on a lipstick applicator, and I'm just going to smear the matched eyeshadow up over from my lip. Alrighty, now that she's properly disheveled, it's time to go into the prosthetics, or the more FX part of the makeup. For conventions, I usually use a prosthetic. I actually have a bullet wound prosthetic that I usually put here and then blend in with liquid latex. But today, I'm actually just going to be using liquid latex and tissue paper because those are things that you can easily find. So you're going to want little squares of your tissue paper and your liquid latex. I'm just going to be using a Q-tip as an applicator. And then once I have the latex and tissue down, I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to dig a hole into the middle of it. That's going to be the entry wound from the bullet. Okay, now I'm actually going to be using my dotting tool from my nail kit, and I'm going to make a circle in the dried liquid latex and tissue. There we go. So now that it looks like this, I'm going to be using Wet n Wild Smoky paint palette and painting it sort of dark, like smoky and bloody and gray and black and all sorts of colors. You'll see. I basically need to make it really muddy and bloody and make it look like there's a hole there. So I'm going to be doing lots of grays and reds and purples around the hole and then getting a little brighter as it goes out. And then with the red from the paint pot, I'm just going to smear it all over around the bullet wound and down the neck. And then to add to the realism, I'm going to add a whole bunch of scab blood. I'm going to add some in the middle of the bullet wound and all down the neck over top of the red that I've already put down. Okay, and once you add scab blood, you're done. A very quick, very simple, and very easily affordable way to do Abaddon makeup, either for cosplay or for Halloween. If you want instructions on how to do the stitch part around the neck, I'm going to link you to my Black Veil Brides Day video where I did a stitch on the mouth. It's the exact same concept, except you do it on your throat. I didn't want to go into all that right now because I didn't want to take away from the bullet wound, but you would mix the two if you wanted to do Abaddon makeup, and you'd also want to do it around your wrists because of course her wrists had stitching too. Think like a really gory Frankenstein, but female. I don't want to give away spoilers, so let's just think of it that way. So with just a few easy steps, you get a really affordable, quick, and easy Abaddon gore makeup for cosplay or for Halloween. I decided to do an Abaddon inspired makeup because, sadly, as we all know, I can't bring myself to say it. I'll type it at the bottom of the screen. Because that's happening, I just decided to do an Abaddon look. And if you liked this, and you like Supernatural, wait for Halloween. My Halloween final Vlogoween episode is going to be so good. Even if you don't like Supernatural, it's going to be good. So definitely check that one out. But I hope you enjoyed this makeup look. I hope that it has inspired you to do something like it. You can use this for zombie makeup. You can use this for like a 50s housewife turned victim. Just pretty much anything. So this isn't Abaddon specific. This isn't Supernatural specific. It's just makeup that applies to the character. But it can be used for anything. So I hope that this has inspired you a little bit. I hope that you'll take the time to recreate this in some fashion. And if you do, please tag me on Twitter. I really want to see it. The little bullet wound. So my question for the comments is, who is your favorite Supernatural character? And if you've never seen Supernatural, do a little Googling and tell me who you think your favorite character would be. Then go watch Supernatural, because it's fantastic. I'm going to go take a few pictures of this, because we know my camera can be wonky, and I'll flash those up right here. So that's the finished Abaddon look. Of course her hair's different in the reference picture. But let me tell you, when I say those drill curls take forever to set in any kind of way, I mean it. So that was me recreating Abaddon's gore look from Supernatural. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you come around again soon. Say bye. Bye.